Hi, my name is Anna Markarova.
Welcome to Tajikistan! Our first truck. Yes.
Okay, we got our truck going to Khujand from Iskandarkul. My favorite transport to travel is big trucks because you can see everything perfectly. Did you know that 93% of Tajikistan are mountains? This is crazy how many mountains they are. And the mountains here are very rich of minerals. Lovely ride. We got here for free. So this truck driver, he usually goes to Russia and to Turkey, and he said if next time he will be in the South District, I gave him my contacts and he might contact my grandparents and stay there overnight, eat, take a shower. They will be very happy because he dropped me to here and my family will host him there. That's gonna be amazing. Now we're in Khujand and the border is like 20 to 30 kilometers away from here. So now we're gonna figure out where to stay tonight.
Well, we find this hotel, like I think $8, around $8. Let's check it out. No lie.
No, light, try there. Try that one.
Okay.
Yay!
Right.
The best place for the for the light in the room. Who would need it next to the door, right?
Yes.
Oh, but we have a great view. We have a great view. Look at this. $8 room. We're here for just one night, so we don't care. But look at this view. Okay, we're not alone here. No. There are cockroaches. This is no. No, let's change room or hotel. Look at this system. Shower or...
Hey, there's a sign.
Man. Seat, toilet seat, who needs that, right? Okay, that's $8 one night, so we don't care. Good morning, guys, from Khujand. The plan for today is to visit the biggest bazaar in this city and then head to the border, to cross the border with Uzbekistan and head to Andijan, where it's all started. So we just bought this, what was the name of it? I forgot. Как это называется? Samosa? Samsa? Okay, спасибо. So we just bought this samsa and one is with potato, another with meat, with greens, with pumpkins, and it's so amazing. We had the same in Samarkand, but let me tell you something about Samarkand later, as soon as we get to the main square of Khujand city. Now in the city center of Khujand. As you can see the buildings behind me, it's called Radistan, which means main square. And the same square with the same name we saw in Samarkand. Why it has the same name and the same style? Because Samarkand and Bukhara, those cities used to be capital of old Tajikistan. There used to be a king Samoni. The money that they use here, Samoni, are named after him, who created a big empire. The territory used to be huge. In the times of Samoni, it would contain parts of Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan. It was very big. But then after Soviet Union, when the territories were divided, Bukhara and Samarkand were given to Uzbekistan and Tajikistan was left without it. Tajik people live now in Samarkand and they even speak Tajik language there, which just proves it once again. Welcome to the biggest bazaar of Tajikistan. They have two bazaars here. One is for food and another one for clothes. Let's explore it. I just bought these stones and it's a natural face mask. You mix it with water, it dissolves, then you apply for 10-15 minutes and then rinse with water. And these stones They're for pregnant women. They just chew these stones and they have vitamins, calcium, natrium, zinc. It's the first time I see people actually chewing stones in order to get vitamins. I guess that's how it was before all these pharmacology companies started making vitamins. People would just get them from the nature, and that's amazing. Never seen it before. Khujand city is named after a famous author of Tajikistan. And this city is very famous for its beaches. Tajik people come here in the summer for vacation to enjoy the beach and the lake. To enjoy sandy beaches and the lake of the water. And the water. And the lake of the water.
Today the plan was to cross the border back to Uzbekistan.
We were in the bus to the border, and then the woman told us that this border is closed, and even if it's open, it's already too late. It was 5 and it closes at 4:30. And then she said, why don't you come to our place, take a rest, sleep with us. I introduced you to my family, and then tomorrow early morning you go. And we didn't have any other options, so we agreed. And she brought us to her family, to her house, and it's an amazing place. They have rabbits, they have cows, chicken. Yeah, there are a lot of fruits here, peaches, pomegranates, everything grows here. This family, they actually live in Siberia, very close to the place where I grew up. In 3 days, they're going to Moscow and then to Siberia. And we're so lucky to meet them. And tomorrow we'll find out whether we need to go to another border or maybe this one is open. We don't know yet. And this is a house where lives a family of 17 people. 2 parents, their 2 sons with their wives, and each son has 3 kids. And also their daughters that came to visit, and each has 2 kids. Let me give you a little room tour inside Tajik house. So this is a bed where we slept this night, right under the stars.
This toilet is a hole in the floor, which is first of all very interesting. But the most crucial thing that is missing is the door. I mean, imagine. But it does the job.
So the way this live and the life developed here, people have sheep here, right there. They have chickens. Here are the rabbits. Can you show the rabbits? Let me show the rabbits. Oh. Super cute, so little. There are a lot of scorpions in this region here, and when the water comes, they come out and often bite people. And they're venomous, so people then go to the doctor, get 1 shot, and it's fixed. If they bite, release their tail, and then the new tail grows. And now these people are looking for a scorpio to show us, because we have never seen a scorpio in real life, but even kids here, they catch them. And so she said she's dancing, and from the moment the male will notice, he will find her, and the male is smaller size. And then after she's done with that, she will eat him. And in this place, they don't have water. And that's the reason why there was a small war with Kyrgyzstan about water, because they built a dam and didn't let the water flow to this region of Tajikistan. So that's why now they're getting some water from underground, and this is how people are warming water. To take a shower in the evening, they put bottles on the sun to heat the water, so in the evening they can take a warmer shower. They get water once in 2 months. They have like these big reservoirs of water. It's like a swimming pool, but with a closed top. This is where they store the water. It's Kyrgyzstan, and they built a dam on a river, and they don't let the water come to Tajikistan. Because of that reason, this year the life has changed in Tajikistan. Normally the way they make money is they grow apricots, harvest them, and then they make dry fruits, which Tajikistan is very famous for. And then later in the winter, when they need to heat their houses, they would sell those dry fruits to get food, to buy rice, butter, flour to bake bread. Right in these holes they bake bread. But this year there was not enough water so they couldn't water apricots. So they don't have anything to sell in the winter, and it's very challenging year for them. Also because they don't have enough water, they had to sell their cow. Here you can clearly see how things work. People grow something, sell, harvest, water, plant, and make money. You can clearly see how important it is. The water is alive.
А это что? Микрофон? Я смотрю.
Мы еще раз на море сходим.
Going to the border of Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. Danya, спасибо. This lovely woman with who are carrying melons now. Film this. До свидания. Спасибо. Спасибо. They gave me a full bag of peanuts. They were sitting in front of me in this seat, and they saw I'm eating some nuts, and they gave me a full bag of peanuts just for free, just a gift to a stranger, to a traveler, to a tourist. The kindness of these people, the hospitality, I don't have words to describe. Those women who hosted us yesterday, the big family of 17 people in a family, they went with us to this bus. They paid for us. Yesterday they bought us ice creams, drinks. They just showed us everything they could and gave everything they could. And there are no words to describe how grateful I am that I deserve to meet people like them in my life. How rich and lucky I am to meet people like that while traveling. I'm so grateful. We just crossed the border of Tajikistan with Uzbekistan. We just arrived in Uzbekistan and now we're on the way to Khujand from the border. Khujand is a very big city. Right at the border there were taxis that offering us a ride for $20, and I knew that this is very overpriced for this place and this is not a fair price. So we said no, and then there was an amazing, nice, kind man who gave us a ride for free to this highway where we're gonna hopefully get another Damas or bus or something. Damas is a car like this, small Chevrolet. And also when we were crossing the border, people were very nice. We made a COVID test from Dushanbe. It was less than 72 hours, and they said, no, you need to take a test from the border. And they have like a small wagon there where you go and take a test right. We only need Uzbek test. But on the official website it says that any test from 72 hours is valid. They said they have a new protocol proving that, and we just asked them to show that protocol, and they couldn't find any paper with any stamp or proof of a new law. And the last information on the website was about 72 hours any PCR test. And so after like 20 minutes of them trying to find the law paper with a stamp, which they couldn't find, they just let us go like that, and they said it's just an exception for you. It's not mentioned anywhere. So when you travel, be very careful. Don't agree on the first deal of taxi drivers you get. Don't pay extra if you don't need to. Talk, ask, negotiate. They're all people. There's always an exception, and there is always a human factor. Just be reasonable, be nice, be kind, and just talk your truth. You don't have to say yes to the first offer you get. And then I just decided to focus on the positive, great, amazing people that I met in Tajikistan and just thinking about them. And just to switch my mind from this negative person to positive allowed me to go through that, to move through that process very smoothly. And then we got this amazing hitchhike drive for safe, because we also didn't agree on the offer of taxi driver. So I just stopped, oh my god. So I just stopped this bus. It goes directly from this place, from this highway to Khujand for 20 cents each. So we paid 40 cents with Jesse, and all the taxi drivers, they were saying $20, $30. There are no buses, there are no Damas, you cannot get there. And after like 3 minutes on a bus station, or 5 minutes, we got a bus directly for 40 cents to Khujand, to the big city where we're heading to. Like, how cheap is the bus here? Wow! $20 saved. I'll put it into investment for my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and ring the bell to not miss my next adventures. And if you want to support my channel, you can always buy me a coffee. The link is in the description. See you next Saturday!